excuse me. So will I be able to use Apple with this? Because I know I couldn't use it with the web trader. Will that be a change? Because
Yes. So I'm excited to share that you can use Apple, you can use any kind of iOS.
awesome. Thank you. That's huge.
Sure.
Okay, any online questions?
Is there a fee for an institution to create an ESG account? How many users can access the account?
So unlimited amount of users can access the account. And there's no fee to create a user account.
Thank you. Can you expand on the two-way communication for ESG NextGen capability? Does it mean we can receive dossier questions through the ESG?
So two-way communication is a future enhancement. So I can't really give any information on what that enhancement will look like, but it is a planned future enhancement.
Thank you. When will WebTrader be discontinued? Can we transition now?
Unfortunately, no, you can't transition until ESG NextGen goes live, which is between FY24 Q4 and FY25 Q1. Once we implement ESG NextGen, WebTrader will be retired and everyone will submit via the unified submission portal.
On top of that is we're going to do a one-time migration of all the user accounts currently in the WebTrader over to the new ESG NG. So you are receiving welcome emails for you to continue. There's some we're implementing multi-factor authentication so that you are receiving an email, and so and then you can log in and then provide additional information of that to finish the multi-factor authentication sign up process. But all the existing accounts will be migrated over.
Are there any other questions from inside the room? Okay, any more online questions?
Our university currently has a single ESG account. Do you recommend each relevant faculty member have their own ESG account?
We recommend that anyone that will be submitting should have their own submission account.
Okay. Right. Thank you for that response. And related to that, if there are several submitters in one company, can they all see the submissions made within their company?
So there will be different roles within the ESG NextGen portal. So there will be a power user as well as a regular submitter. Power users can see all submissions and regular submitters will only be able to see their submissions.
Are there additional questions? Okay.
I have a question from online. How will ESG NextGen affect CDER Direct, if anything?
ESG NextGen is separate from CDER Direct.
Can continue with online questions?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Can SPL be submitted through ESG NextGen?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Can SPLs, I guess that stands for Structured Product Labeling, be submitted through ESG NextGen?
Yes, any of the current submissions available in Legacy ESG will be available in ESG NextGen.
Okay. And is there a limited amount of power users within the company?
We don't have a limit on power users. We recommend more than one power user though. So that way, if a power user leaves, you have another power user.
Thank you.
So the first, I just add to that, the first power user will be approved by the ESG admin team. And then once the first power user established, then that power user can promote other users to power user role as well. So we don't have a limitation of how many power users for a company.
Right. Thank you for that. Related to that or a different approach, can you use a group email address for individuals who set up an ESG NextGen account so that if an employee leaves the company, the information won't be lost? Or do you recommend the different accounts still?
You can use a group email address. We recommend not doing that though for security reasons. We'll have multi-factor authentication. in ESG NextGen. So for security reasons, we recommend not doing that.
Okay, and how much time will we have to make the transition once it goes live?
Everyone will be converted to ESG NextGen at once. We will migrate all of the user accounts. Once we get past our user acceptance testing, we'll be sending out regular campaign of emails to notify you when the cutover to ESG NextGen is, what the impact will be to users, any downtime, and everyone will be migrated to ESG NextGen at once, and we will at that time retire legacy ESG.
Thank you. One more question from online. How is Health Canada included in the use of ESG NextGen?
Health Canada currently receives submissions through Legacy ESG, and they will continue to receive submissions through ESG NextGen. We have been working regularly with our Health Canada partner on ESG NextGen. They will be involved in our user acceptance testing, and we have Health Canada submitters involved in our user acceptance testing as well.
Are we done with the online questions? Are there, okay. Are there additional online questions?
We still have a few more coming in, yes.
Okay.
Does that mean that only the power user will be acknowledged by FDA and submissions only by power users?
No, a power user will be approved by the FDA admin just because there's not a power user that currently exists. Anyone can submit through the submission portal. And then once you have one power user established for your company, you'll have the ability to approve additional power users. And then you can also have submitters as well.
Okay. And how do we request for that power user account in the ESG portal?
There will be a process. We'll provide training on how that process will work. But when you log in, you'll establish yourself as a power user. The FDA admin will approve the initial power user. And then from there, you can assign additional power users for that role. But we will provide information leading up to the ESG NextGen Go Live. We'll have demos available. We'll have training sessions. So we'll cover all of that during the training session with specific information.
Thank you. One other online question. Do we still need to use an ECTD vendor?
Can you repeat the question one more time? ECTD what?
Do we still need to use an ECTD vendor?
Oh, we do not plan to replace ECTD software. So whatever the current, what the ESG can accept or what formats can accept will be, pretty much captured by ESG. So we don't change that process at all.
Yeah. Question, should ESG NextGen be the priority submission system for CDER and SBIA, or should we use both ESG NextGen and CDER NextGen, or just ESG NextGen for non-ECT submissions?
So ESG NextGen is the official FDA submission gateway. However, there are other submission gateways available depending upon your submission type. So as you heard during the CDER NextGen discussion, you can use either one to submit.
I think we're just about out of time. So please join me in thanking our speakers.
Right.